Okay, here we go. Okay, happy Saturday, you guys. We've never done one of these on a Saturday morning, but I'm happy to be here and just kind of share a little bit more about what we do. My name is Brittany Ame. I live in Southern California. I have two kids, and I'm a volleyball coach. I've been coaching for over 15 years now and just really love the work that I do as a volleyball coach, but also love what this income opportunity has done for me, has allowed for me as a coach and as a mom. So we're going to go ahead and jump into things so you can learn a little bit more about what it is we do. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay, so today what you're going to learn about is the power of functional plant powders. You're going to hear testimonials from moms who are spreading the mission of healthier living. And you're going to see that we're working from a tried and true business model that promotes success. You're going to discover the benefits of joining now and maybe even like spark some rediscovering of passions that you may have had. And I want to just dive a little bit in on that. I think that a lot of moms feel this like before you became a mom, you had you had some passions, you had some things that you were like, "Ooh, I really want to do this." And motherhood is beautiful and amazing and things change absolutely, but I think it's also important to understand that we still can go after those passions, and I do believe that God put those passions in our heart for a reason. So I love that we work with women who remind us of that daily, and we are partnered with a company that reminds us of that daily. So, what is Juice Plus? Maybe you've never heard of it. I think everybody on this call right now has, but 30 vine ripened fruits, vegetables, and berries that have been pulverized and freeze dried into powders that are then put into capsules and chewables to help us bridge the gap. You can see Andresa's cute little girl at the top. She's holding the chewables. You can see me, the third picture down. And I think that's Des on the bottom one holding capsules in her hand. So they come in those two forms. There are other products, but those are our main products that are doing some really transformative things in people's health. It is NSF certified, which is an outside party who tests the purity of the product. We are the most researched nutritional product in the world with over 40 published clinical studies showing improvements in immune function, heart health, lung health, decreased inflammation. The list goes on and on and on. It's pretty awesome, and it's really cool to hear testimonials about that. You'll hear a little bit more when Andresa and Desiree share. It is safe, affordable, and absolutely necessary in a world that's facing so much illness and disease. And overall, what we're doing is we're just helping people focus more on eating plants and living healthier lives. The business model with Juice Plus is pretty cool. It's a unique hybrid business model that allows for direct sales while also providing the ability to build a team. I share about this a lot. I didn't know that I would like to build a team, but it kind of makes sense because as a former athlete, I loved being on teams. Like that's all that I knew was being on teams and working together and helping people like move towards a common goal. And so when I first got started with this business, I didn't I didn't understand like building team, but once I started to figure it out, I was like, this is so much fun. But I love that you have the option to go either way, to just be like, these are amazing products and I want to share them, or I want to do this with other people and really like branch out to a bigger group of people. There's no quotas or minimums. So you really have the freedom to build this business in a way that works with the seasons of life, specifically motherhood, which is crazy. You don't have to feel that pressure of like, I have to sell this certain amount or I've got to do this in this certain amount of time. You really can do this in a way that works with your life. We have an amazing corporate office that supports us in building our business. And at the upper leadership positions, we have a full benefits package, which is virtually unheard of, I think, in the network marketing profession. So that's really cool. Okay, I'm going to stop the screen share. I'm going to turn this over to Desiree to share a little bit about her story, and we'll take it from there. Go for it, Desiree.
Perfect. Thank you. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm outside and the wind just kind of started to blow, so hopefully you can hear me. Um, But hello, everyone. I'm excited to share a little bit about my story because Juice Plus has really made an impact on my life, both in terms of income, but also just in purpose. My journey started quite a few years ago when my mom kind of just put me on the Healthy Starts program. So, if you don't know what that is, it is just when a child can get on a study or for free under the use of an adult. So, it was really a blessing for me at the time because I was about to start college. I was a athlete, so I was getting that nourishment in my body at that time. So, I was able to like witness, firsthand how consistent whole food nutrition can really impact your overall well-being. And at first, I was just kind of using the products, really enjoying the benefit, not really thinking too much beyond that. But my mom did end up signing me up. And to be completely honest, I didn't want anything to do with it. I was like, leave me out of that, Mom. I don't want that. You can do whatever you do, just don't include me. I was just content being a customer, kind of taking the product. But as time went on, I really started to see things shift in my life. I was graduating college, I was getting married, I knew I wanted to have a family, and I knew I was seeing the difference that the nutrition was making in my life. And so I started to kind of pay more attention to the bigger vision behind the company. And I realized that it wasn't just a product for myself, but it also gave me the opportunity to help me build the kind of life that I wanted for the family at the time that I wanted to have. So fast forward to now, I'm a mom and a wife. I have two littles, and my life looks a lot different than it did, when I was in college. But one of the biggest blessings about Juice Plus is that I do get to stay home with my babies while working on something that has a purpose and an impact. So that's really huge for me because being a mom is something that I truly love. And I also am very passionate about health and wellness. So I get to combine the two. And with that, it comes flexibility because I do get to stay at home. I get to do this business from anywhere. I don't feel like I have to choose between being a mom and pursuing my passion. So that's really cool. The really cool thing about this. And also the community I've found in this, working alongside other people that are also passionate about health, who are, driven by the desire to help others, and focus on making that positive impact. Is just really inspiring to be around people like that. So it's just, you can feel that we're not just in it for ourselves, we're in it to help other people live healthier. And so it's really cool. So yeah, it did take me a few years to realize the potential Juice Plus had in my life, not only for my health, but for my family and the future that I could have with this. So I'm grateful that I took that step. Anybody can do this anywhere, no matter what season of life you're in. It doesn't just have to be for moms, but it's cool that it's flexible for moms. So yeah, if you're on the fence, definitely just take this encouragement that you're hearing from us and just take the step to find out what it's all about. Getting the products and kind of just taking that first step was huge for me. So I'm excited for what's to come and just to continue to share with others.
I love it. And I love how your kids are obviously both of your kids were getting Juice Plus while you were pregnant.
Yeah.
And your son, Jairus, is always having smoothies with you. And you guys are doing the cutest little cheers. And he uses the complete and the gummies now, or
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. He does both.
okay. And he loves it.
Yeah. He loves them. He wants multiple bags a day. And I'm like, okay, we can't, have like 5 days worth in one day, but maybe,
Right.
maybe two. Yeah. He's
Right.
obsessed with them.
I love that. I love that we can get our kids started on having a super wide variety of fruits and vegetables
Yeah.
before they are even out of our body. Like, I think that's
Yeah.
such a cool thing and so cool that you were able to do that with both of your kids.
For sure.
And yeah, if you guys follow Desiree on Instagram, you see her like every day making smoothies and her kids love them. That's the beauty of starting your kids out early and young with this. So I love it. Thanks, Des.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to Andresa to share her story.
Yeah. So I learned about Juice Plus probably 9 years ago. It was our first year of marriage. I had taken an intro to nutrition class and knew a little bit about nutrition. And so I was making a few changes, but a friend saw that I was making those changes and was like, this might be something that you're interested in adding because it'll provide even more variety. And the first time I said no, because I thought I knew, I was like, well, I'm eating vegetables. Like, I'm already making these changes. Do I really need more? And the second time she asked, and I don't really know how she put it, it compelled me to at least pause and say, okay, let me try it for 4 months and just see what happens. And so I tried for those 4 months. And after in those 4 months is really where like a lot of shift happened because I was learning about the healthy starts, which is what Desiree was talking about, where kids can get it for free. At the time, we didn't have kids, but I knew that I wanted to have kids. I learned that you could start your 6 month olds trying the capsules to really train their taste buds to like more fruits and vegetables. And I remembered being a really picky kid, and I was like, man, if I could give my kids this amazing start, what a gift that would be. And then taking it as a prenatal, that was the other thing. And so after those 4 months, we both, my husband and I talked about it. We're like, we want to keep this in our lives for as long as possible. And so I've taken it as a prenatal with all three kids. And with my oldest eight, who are 8 and 6 now, when they were 6 months, we started them on the capsules and then just progressively added the chewables and the shakes. And they are definitely some of the healthiest kids I know. And I really just give so much credit to my friend who was like, no, I really think you should look at this again. Like, this could be beneficial for you. And in fact, I messaged her recently to just let her know just like what a gift it was. I mean, she didn't know the impact she was making, but the impact she made in my life is now affecting my children for the best. And so I love the income with an impact title of this call because she was making an impact in my life. Yes, she was getting paid for it, but she knew that it would benefit my health as well. And the impact that we make in people's lives goes beyond that one person, which is it's amazing. I love getting messages from moms who are like, I didn't know that, adding this was going to do XYZ to my children. And, they think, oh, my kid has constipation and it's going to help with this. But actually, adding more fruits and vegetables helps everything. There's so many things that it can impact for the benefit. And so I love that I can make an impact and make an income while making that impact. And so, really, going back a little bit, I started taking the products. And then maybe a few months later, she was like, you seem to really be enjoying it. Is this something that you want to share with others? And there's plenty of people in my family and in my husband's family who are dealing with a lot of health issues, which then I started thinking about the vision beyond just my family and what it could do for others as well. And that also compelled me to say yes to the vision of the company and say yes to being a part of a team that is really wanting to change lives. And so to get to do it with my kids is amazing. Whenever I do events, they're a part of it. They're excited. They know what it's done in their lives. They're also talking about it, sharing gummies with friends. And so it really is like a family mission. And to do it with them is really incredible. Yeah.
I love that. I love it. So cool. And I know that the business has been super helpful for you and your family with how much traveling you guys do. You guys are like on the go a lot and just kind of like having that freedom to pick up and go and have like that extra income that's rolling with you.
Yeah, the flexibility that we've wanted over the last few years, I feel like this business partners well with families, whether you're working a 9 to 5 or whether you're homeschooling. I just love that it fits, like you said, wherever you are. So yeah, we do move a lot. We do travel a lot. We're on the go a lot. And so I love that I can say, okay, like, whether I'm in the mountains, I can do a little bit of work for 30 minutes. Like yesterday, I was doing stuff and I'm like, I'm going to lose cell service. Let me do something real quick. And then we were gone for 5 hours up in the mountains with no cell service. But I was like, I got to do about 15 to 20 minutes of work and I'm feeling good. And I get to just be present with my family, which is a gift.
Yes. I love that so much. All right. Well, I thank you guys so much for sharing. And I just want to say for anybody who's here right now, of course, and then anybody who's listening to the recording, I just want you to strongly consider the products first. The fact that most of us who are listening to this are mothers, we know how hard it is to nourish our own body and nourish our family's body on a consistent daily basis. And to find a product that is like literally so close to nature, just fruits and vegetables, we know how good more added fruits and vegetables can do for our overall health. Strongly consider taking a look at this. Strongly consider trying it for 4 months and utilizing the fact that our company allows you to get started and then get it for free for one of your kids. So it's basically a buy one, get one free type of situation. And as long as you are using the products, your kids will get it for free. It's pretty cool. So strongly consider that. And then also just think a little bit more about like what Andresa and Desiree shared and think about your life and think about maybe the flexibility, the freedom that this may give you in your schedule. And maybe that's not what you're feeling like you need. Maybe what you feel like you need is community or just the ability to like impact and reach more people who you know are struggling in their health. I think that's a blessing to be able to give to people. I know that we have really loved that. We've loved every bit of this business, what it's done for us individually, income wise, what it's doing for other people, the community, the support that we get as mothers, like being together in this mission. It's I can't even, I feel like the words don't even fully describe it. If you follow us on social media, you see us post about it. Like we get so excited when we get together in person, and really get to just like fire each other up over the work that we get to do. So, I really thank you for making time to either be here live with us or listen to the recording. And if you have any questions, about what it looks like to partner with our company, get back in touch with the person who invited you, or who sent you this recording, and they will give you all the details. And hopefully we'll see you as a part of our team soon. All right. Bye, you guys.
Hi, guys.